Isabella Pieri always stayed on the school bus longer than the other kids after she turned 9. Whilst the rest hurried off as soon as the bus stopped, she remained seated. Her father began to take notice. It had been happening for weeks, and he couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. But one afternoon when she came home, he noticed something else unusual. It was her hair. Once tangled and messy, was suddenly neatly and carefully braided. The change was impossible to miss. It had been so long since her hair had looked that way. Philip had tried his best, but no matter how many times he attempted to brush and fix it, he could never do it right. Yet now, every day, Isabella stepped off the bus looking like someone had taken real care to make sure her hair was just right. He didn't know who was doing it, and Isabella hadn't said a word. But as the days passed, Philip couldn't ignore the feeling that something was happening on that bus. Something he didn't understand. It wasn't until later that the truth became clear. You see, it turned out Isabella's mother had passed away when the young girl was just 9 years old, leaving behind more than just grief. She had left behind all the small things she used to do for her daughter, the things that made life feel safe, normal. One of those things was doing Isabella's hair every morning, something Philip had tried and failed to keep up with. The person who had been quietly helping Isabella was none other than her bus driver, Tracy Dean. Tracy had noticed Isabella struggling with her hair every morning, fighting with the knots and tangles, and without hesitation, she decided to step in. She never asked for thanks, never made a big deal of it. She simply took a few moments before the other kids boarded to braid Isabella's hair, just like a mother would. For Isabella, it was more than just a hairstyle. It was a quiet moment of care, a reminder that she wasn't alone. Each morning, as the bus driver gently combed through her hair and carefully braided it, Isabella felt something she had been missing. A warmth, a sense of being looked after. It wasn't just about neat braids or pretty styles. It was about love, the kind she missed so much.